debates, no drama. Get ready for some fun and join us now for the free in Fredonia Show.
You're home early, Pop.
Yeah, ain't no need of staggering around out there any longer. The old claim's petered out, Ruby. I reckon we better head for town.
Well, that suits me all right. How would you like me to make you some lunch?
And am I hungry? Say, I could eat a whole can of beans, including the can.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Hey, everybody. It is Friday. This is the Free in Fredonia Show. If you don't know who I am Gary Baker. I am so glad everybody's here. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Sharon, Leanne, Anthony. Glad you can make it. Linda. I'm so glad everybody's here. Today's subject, trivia, is geography. So we're going to find out how much you know about the world and geography. So go ahead and share on your phones or on your computers and let everybody know we're playing. And if they want to join us, that's fine. We're going to have some fun. And hopefully I can push all the right buttons. And we're going to get started here in just a second. I have made a few changes, and so we're going to see how that goes. Right now, let's start with the word for the day. Here we go.
Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us. Ephesians 3:20. God's power working in you exceeds your biggest prayers. Dream boldly and trust his limitless reach.
All right. Everybody said amen. I want to remind you that we're playing for a t-shirt. I'm going to announce Monday who has won the t-shirt. We're going to see how that goes. High score for the week, and it's on the point system. So I would really love to give away this t-shirt. And I think the last time we checked, I think Sharon was in the lead. So, but we'll find out Monday after today. All right, let's go to Miss Gloria and let her tell everybody that don't know how to play this game. Here we go.
Into the next question. The high score will be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have 10 seconds after the question is read to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comment section. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. The high score and winner gets bragging rights and will be posted after the show. Good luck. Now here's Gary.
All right, I'm going to be starting here in just a few minutes. Like I said, I've made some changes. I've increased the time to give you to answer the question. A few of you were hitting buttons and the answer wasn't showing up, so I thought, well, maybe that's the problem. So I've increased the time, give you a little time, more time to think about it. I see we're missing a few of the regulars, but that's okay. We will continue. It's Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. We're getting ready for the weekend. I think most of the people I know are going to go to the lake. So here we go. The subject today is geography. Geography. Find out how much you know about the world and the planets and the countries and everything. Here we go. Question number 1 coming up. All right. What is the capital of Denmark? Is it Odense, Copenhagen, Aarhus, or Aalborg? What is the capital of Denmark? And I have looked at these questions. Go ahead and get your answers in there. Like I said, we've got a little more time than normal. What is the capital of Denmark? Looks like everybody's getting their answer in there. Y'all are doing good. Here we go. I've made the screen a different color, give it kind of a different look. Hey, Sonia, glad you could make it. Looks like you got time to answer the first question. Look at that, 100%. All right, everybody. Copenhagen. Copenhagen is the capital of Denmark. Next question. If soccer is called football in England, what is American football called in England? Touchdown, handball, comball, American football. It's a good question. If soccer is called football in England, what is American football called in England? Get your answers in the comment section, 1, 2, 3, or 4. And this is a geography question. Here we go. Everybody's in there, I believe. If soccer is called football in England, what is American football called in England? And let the machine do the computing. There we go. American football. That's what they call it in England. All right. Next question. What is the smallest country in the world? Is it Vatican City, Monaco, Malta, or Maldives? What is the smallest country in the world? Then do you say you can't see anybody but Anthony? Well, I see a few people. Sometimes Facebook sees things as spam, so that may be the problem. What's the smallest country in the world? Get your answers in there. Here we go. Vatican City, Monaco, Malta, or Maldives. And Anthony can only see Linda. Well, that's interesting. Vatican City. That's the smallest country in the world. That's been in the news here the last few days. Here we go. Question 4 coming up. Geography. The Alps are a mountain range on which continent? North America, Europe, Asia, or Africa? The Alps are a mountain range on which continent? North America, Europe, Asia, or Africa? Y'all was saying you can't see everybody. I can see everybody that's playing. Sonia, where did you go? There you are. Okay. All right. Here we go. If you get bumped off, just log back in and we'll make sure that the leaderboard indicates all your correct answers or wrong answers. The Alps are a mountain range on which continent? There we go. Europe. Europe. 67% of you got that correct. The 5th question coming up. What state is the largest state of the United States of America? Is it Washington, Texas, California, or Alaska? What state is the largest state of the United States of America? You have time to get your answers in the comment section. This is the fifth question. Here we go. What state's the largest state in the USA? Washington, Texas, California, Alaska. I've been to Texas. That's the only one I've been to. Alaska. Every one of you got it right. 100%. All right, let's pause it. I like to stop every 5 questions and check this leaderboard. Kathy, well, now look, I've only got 3 people showing up. I don't understand that, y'all. I thought I had that fixed. That's not good. I'm not sure what to do about it at this stage of the game, but we'll continue on. I know you're probably on the major stats in my software, but I thought I'd fixed that. Okay. Let's carry on. Next question. Question 6. Which of the following Arab countries does not have a flag containing only pan-Arab colors? Is it United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait, or Jordan? That's a toughie. Which of the following Arab countries does not have a flag containing only pan-Arab colors? That's an interesting question. Get your answers in there. Your guesses. That's kind of a tough one. All right, here we go. It should be popping up. Qatar. Qatar does not have the flag containing pan-Arab colors. Next question. Harvard University is located in which city? Washington, D.C., Providence, New York, or Cambridge? Harvard University is located in which city? It's been in the news also here recently. Washington, D.C., Providence, New York, or Cambridge is where Harvard University is located. I'll go ahead and get your pick. If you've been watching the news, you probably know the answer to this one. Sharon, I didn't go to college either. I went to the School of Hard Knocks. Here we go. Hey, Tom Edwards is here. Welcome, Tom. Welcome to the game. Here we go. Harvard University is located in Cambridge. Cambridge. 60% of you got that one right. All right, next question. Question 8 on geography. What is the largest country by area that has only one time zone? Russia, India, China, or Canada? What's the largest country by area that has only one time zone? Just put the number of your answer in the comment section. You can make other comments if you want, but it only counts the answer. Everybody's always got something different to say. What's the largest country by area that has only one time zone? That's an interesting question. I think you're all going to be surprised by the answer, some of you. China. China has only one time zone. All right. I don't know if I would have got that one either. Tom, your answer didn't show up there. Which country does Austria not border? Switzerland, Slovenia, Slovakia, or France? Which country does Austria not border? Hey, Chrissy, you finally made it. You're late. You're tardy. Which country does Austria not border? Put the number of your answer in the comment section there. You are late, Chrissy. But that's better late than never. Which country does Austria not border? This tests your knowledge on geography. Here we go. Ought to be popping up here in a second. France. 58% of you got that. Which country does Austria not border? France. Next question. Question 10. Moving right along. Which of the following countries has a flag featuring a yellow line wielding a sword on a dark red background? Is it Sri Lanka, Scotland, Kiribati, or Bhutan? I'm sorry. Which of the following countries has a flag featuring a yellow line wielding a sword on a dark red background? That one's a toughie. Get your answers in there. Here we go. Looks like some of you knew the answer there. All right. Let's see what it was. Okay. Sri Lanka. 67% of you got that one right. All right, next question. I forgot to check the leaderboard, but we'll get that in a second. What is Laos? Laos, river, region, country, or city? What is Laos? River, region, country, or city? I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Get your answer in there. We'll check the leaderboard after this one. Moving right along. All right, here we go. I think most of you know the answer to this one. It's a country. It's a country. All right. Let me pause it here and we'll go check the leaderboard and see how everybody's doing. Oh, now everybody's showing up. Can you see where you are in the leaderboard? Should show you how many correct answers you've gotten. Help you keep up. High score of this week gets a free t-shirt. All right, we're going to resume the game. Next question, question 12. Which of the following former Yugoslavian states is landlocked? Is it Serbia, Montenegro, Croatia, Bosnia, and I can't even say the word Herzegovina? Shows you how much I know about geography. Not a lot. Don't get out of Tennessee very much. Why? I mean, got everything I need here. All right, get your answer in there. Some of y'all are world travelers and probably know the answer. Oh, me. I got noises coming through my studio here. I can hear it. Here we go. Serbia. It's landlocked. Sonia and Anthony got it right. 50% of you. Here we go. Next question. What country is the second largest in the world by area? Is it United States of America, Russia, China, or Canada? What country is the second largest in the world by area? Get your answers in the comment section. Is it USA, Russia, China, or Canada? That's a good question there. Nothing else, y'all are going to learn something. Here we go. It's interesting to see when these answers pop up. All right. Canada. Canada is the largest country in the world by area. It's a big, big country. Next question. In which country is the city of Rio de Janeiro? Is it Venezuela, Peru, Chile, or Brazil? In which country is the city of Rio de Janeiro? Put your answers in the comment section. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Rio de Janeiro. There we go. Everybody looks like everybody's getting in there. I can't get used to this green screen. It's kind of throwing me off. I thought it'd be nice for a change, though. Here we go. What's the answer? Brazil, 100%. Everybody got it. Congratulations. Next question. Which U.S. state has the highest population? Is it Texas, New York, Florida, or California? Need to think about this one. Texas, New York, Florida, California. Had to point that up there. Which state has the highest population? Texas, New York, Florida, California. Way to go, Linda. All right. This is the 15th question. So, like I said, I want to stop every 5 questions and check the leaderboard so y'all know where you are. See what the highest population is. California. California's got more people than they know what to do with. Let's pause it just for a second. Let me check this leaderboard out and see how y'all are doing. Look at that. Boy, the lead, it keeps changing. We got some good competition here going here. Check out where you are. We're going to go by the point system for total for the week. So you need to try to play 5 days a week. If you can, keep your, of course, one good game. You know, you can bring your score up. All right, let's go back to the game. That was the 15th question. We got 5 more to go. Here we go. What is the capital of Jamaica? Is it San Juan, Port-au-Prince, Kingston, or Bridgetown? What is the capital of Jamaica? San Juan, Port-au-Prince, Kingston, or Bridgetown? Get your answer in the comment section there and get some points if you get it right. Y'all are doing good. Thanks for playing. I meant to tell you, I appreciate y'all playing. Makes my day to see all of you. What's the capital of Jamaica? Everybody get your answers in there in the comment section. We're moving right along. Kingston. Kingston's the capital of Jamaica. Next question, question 17. Which of these is not an Australian state or territory? Victoria, Queensland, New South Wales, or Alberta? Which of these is not an Australian state or territory? Yeah, you and me both, Sharon. We got to start traveling. Which of these is not an Australian state or territory? Put your answers in the comment section. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a good question. All right. I have put more time on it for y'all to answer. It may be too much time. I don't know. But it seems like everybody's getting their answers in. Alberta, 100%. Every one of you got it right. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Question 18 coming up. Moving right along. Ooh, what is Canada's smallest province? Yukon, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, or New Brunswick? Anthony, are you having problems? I'm not sure what to tell you. I will check on that. What is Canada's smallest province? Yukon, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, or New Brunswick? Like I said, if you're playing on Facebook, sometimes Facebook sees the answers as spam, and I'm not sure what to do about that. Of course, you can always play on YouTube. It's on YouTube also. All right. Answer ought to be popping up here in just a second. Prince Edward Island is Canada's smallest province. All right, Nancy, you got that one right. Here we go. What is the capital of the American state of Arizona? Tallahassee, Raleigh, Phoenix, or Montgomery? What's the capital of the American state of Arizona? Tallahassee, Raleigh, Phoenix, or Montgomery? I have been to Arizona. All right, everybody get your answers in there. It looks like you're moving around pretty good. Trying to keep up with everything. I've got a lot of buttons to push here. But it seems like I'm pushing everything right. Here we go. Phoenix. Phoenix is the capital of Arizona. Here we go. Last question. Last question. What's the only state in the United States that does not have a flag in a shape with 4 edges? Is it Ohio, New Mexico, Idaho, or Florida? What's the only state in the United States that does not have a flag in a shape with 4 edges? That's a good question. Ohio, New Mexico, Idaho, or Florida? Check it out. Get your answers in there. Take a guess if you don't know. There we go. This is the last question, so. All right. Ought to be popping up here. There we go. Ohio. Ohio is the only state without 4 edges. I'm not sure what shape it is. It may be a triangle. I don't know. I'll have to check that out. All right, here we go. Look at the leaderboard. Anthony. Anthony has won. He wasn't able to see his answers, but he evidently pushed some right buttons. Sonia, you can see where you are. I've got everybody. I think everybody that's playing is on there. I think I did fix that problem. There were a few on the leaderboard yesterday that weren't showing up. So, congratulations to Anthony. I think you missed a few days. So we'll have to check and see how many points you got on that. I'll let you know Monday who won. All right, it's story time, everybody. And like I said, this is for my sister. All right, everybody, let's listen to what I had to come up with here. He was born with calloused hands and a country soul. The kind of boy learned to whistle before he could walk, and they called him Clay. Small town, Alabama. Population 1 blinking light and 100 stories. His daddy was a mechanic, worked hard, talked soft, and he could play 3 Hank Williams songs by heart. On Clay's 12th birthday, he handed him an old guitar, beat up, out of tune, and stained with years of oil and hope. This here's got one good song left in it, his daddy said. Maybe it's yours. Clay practiced every night in the shed. He bled on the frets. He cursed the strings. He wrote lyrics on gas station receipts and napkins from Miss Lily's diner. When his daddy passed, sudden and too soon, Clay almost quit. But that guitar wouldn't let him. He played bars, street corners, back porches. Folks would throw change in his guitar case and stories in his heart. Years later, standing backstage at the Ryman Auditorium, Clay held that same guitar. Still scratched, still stubborn, but still singing. He didn't win awards. He didn't sell out stadiums, but he wrote songs that made strangers cry and made folks remember their fathers. And every night before he went on stage, he'd run his fingers down the neck of that guitar and whisper, "You were right, Daddy. There was one good song left in it. Turns out it was mine." Some gifts don't shine when they're new. They shine when they've been carried through the hard parts and still sing true. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed that little story. That's going to wrap it up for this week. Come back Monday. Have a great weekend. And I will see you Monday. Take care.